Hello friends, it's Caroline, and today I just have a few questions for the dragon tribes, and they are part of the collective, which I didn't even realize. So we're speaking to the white dragon tribe, the golden dragons, and any tribes connected to Archangel Michael's blue ray, the ray of divine justice. And the collective is telling me those tribes, those beautiful beings, are happy to assist us. So I'm calling them forth right now and just saying, dragon friends, I understand from the white knights of the Ashtar Command, the two who are allowed to speak openly on these matters, that every single white knight of the Ashtar Command is focusing all their work now on getting NESARA fully enacted and announced. And can you give us an idea of what kinds of obstacles that they're plowing through, or what new constructs they're creating, and how are all of you within the dragon tribes assisting that? So I'll bring them in now so they can speak with us. Greetings to all. We are able to relay that which we are permitted to share and no more. And so we will share that there are several million white knights working all over the earth, inside the earth, and from aboard the ships. And all are in heavy work phases now as they release thousands of years of dark etheric mechanisms from Earth's vibration and from humanity's consciousness. This is in part so that when NESARA is enacted, it will be accepted as true and real. And also so that right before it is enacted, and you are in the very immediate preparation stages now, human energy forms will be open to it, accepting that it can occur, and being willing to hold it on a higher self level as a reality for your world. You are, in a sense, collectively calling out for NESARA even before many people consciously know it exists. This takes quite considerable adjustment and raising of frequencies of all of humanity, particularly that which is steeped in despair, with earth-based trauma having pushed many people's spirits to be somewhat beside their bodies, not quite in their bodies. And it takes considerable energy work to shift many millions from a place of complacency, in the sense that they feel Earth life is lost, as far as any improvements that might occur to the average working person's life, and that no real change is coming. They are used to picking up whatever slight crumbs might come their way. A bonus at work, winning a bit of money, a tax refund, yet expecting not even that for the most part, and feeling the smallness of these quote-unquote wins when they do happen. And so their hearts must be opened, and their spirit minds made ready to accept that something tremendous can occur, and for all, for the entire planet. Most of the white knights are tunneling through ancient forms of opposition, including high technology created to block rises in consciousness, and old spells that must be broken, old life forms and spirit presences that must be ushered off the planet and barred from returning. They also face the newer forms of opposition, precarious forms that were set in place to cause destruction should NESARA come near to fruition. None of this opposition can withstand the uniformity of resolve that the Ashtar Command and its friends, including all of you, represent, or that Archangel Michael and the forces of light present. None of it is winning the old forms of resistance to change. And yet, the hearts of humanity must continue to be opened so that the higher consciousness of the majority not only opens to NESARA, but welcomes and expects it, even if they don't yet know its name. And so you have also pointed out to us, dear one, that you feel exhausted. Many do. Many feel very exhausted these days, and also feel as if you're not quite present, as if parts of you are elsewhere. And we will say, and so they are. Rest more as you are able. Great work is being done, and much of it by all of you. You are all of you now acting as Samwise, carrying Frodo up the mountain to toss the ring into the fires, to begin again. And of course you will wonder how to create this shift when so few even know NESARA exists. We assure you, so many of you as Lightbringers and Starseed have been working so hard to open up the feeling of awareness in your fellow humans that on a higher level you cannot see anything but the new forms of higher light. They aren't only on the horizon, they are breaking forth now in your world quite visibly, and this affects all. Humans, outer circumstance, all vibration. We have traveled to many worlds and dimensions in this universe, and believe us, the shifts we see occurring on Earth are now astounding in their magnitude. And so our work consists of assisting all of you as you work in the etheric as your higher selves. Each, in their own way, is moving rays of higher light into group and individual consciousness and into Earth herself. Her own vibration continues to rise. Your Sun Soul's rays have never been more powerful. And the opening of so many people's deep hidden memories of the great civilizations, such as Lemuria, the high period of Egypt, Atlantis, as well as the higher dimensional living in inner Earth, continues to rise to the surface now. It is reminding humanity, yes, you have been this powerful, this intergalactic, this awakened. It returns to you now many times over, yet at a rate at which you can integrate these light codes and remain stable in heart, mind, and body systems. We are aware that many of you despair, feeling NESARA may never occur in your lifetime or at all. You see the scenes of devastation from the war zones, hear of or experience disaster or extreme weather. You feel intuitively that the earth and her beings desire purity and calm, restoration and healing. You see or experience much emotional shock and loss as the corrupt lower beings, controlled by the lower order, continue to appear in control, and you wonder, how can this world ever be lifted to a higher level? Yet you are also aware on a deep level that what you see now is in no way the full story. You have inquired how we of the dragon tribes are assisting. We will say every tribe and every clan within the tribes receives orders first from Mother Sekhmet and secondarily from the commander overseeing their sector. Though all of us have access to this and other galaxies, we are considered representatives of the crystalline consciousness for our particular location in this universe. This is more a matter of vibrational resonance than physical location, though it can include that as well. And so we fulfill those directives we are given by those whom we revere and who are leading this quadrant into a light-based reality and out of the great experiment in duality begun many thousands of years ago. We of the Golden Dragon tribe seek to awaken those parts of human consciousness that remember the gold frequencies. These soul elements are able to locate the sound vibration and even for some the energetic language of pure gold, such as was once spoken in pre-ancient times. We seek also to awaken the dark to the fact that they must cross over into light-based consciousness now, or be in places not of refuge from the light, but be called into account on many levels for their crimes. And we of the White Dragon tribe clans seek to rebirth the essence and reality of the divine feminine and earth life, to extend that to all aspects of earth timelines, and to create new heights in your current fifth dimensional timeline that once more honor and celebrate the divine feminine in all of life. All of this and other work we create vibrationally, yet our chief ally in all of this is what you, who are known as Starseed and Lightworkers, hold deep within you. You are holding the ever-increasing light frequencies and planting them deep into Earth life. We merely amplify it. As all of us in the collective have said many times, you are far more powerful than you can know. Despite this, we understand your feelings of sadness and exhaustion many days. Yet the signs are all there, including the current chaos. That great change, that breakthrough you have cried out for, is already occurring. The unfolding of every kind of blessing is occurring on the planet now. Despite the desperate actions of the old order to hold back the inevitable, which is the liberation of Earth and all her beings. And so we ask that you continue to image NESARA happening, giving thanks as if it had occurred this very morning. What do you desire to explore with all your newfound freedom and unending resources? Where shall you travel to, on Earth or beyond her, out into the galaxies? Whom shall you support in rebuilding their lives? And how shall you first rebuild your own life and further your own enlightenment? How shall you celebrate? What will that look like? What beautiful colors will you wear? What songs will you sing? In part, dear ones, we cannot do our work without your support. It is you we depend upon for the remaking of your free will planet, and you who have called us forth. And so, yes, we are here along with you all, tearing down the old, an unhappy process, admittedly, as it can look like a very great scene of destruction at times. Yet you allow this, as do all the souls of those involved, to make way for the new. The new Earth is not lightly named, as you as Lightbringers are not lightly named. What you do is you, for this you came, to rephrase the poet's wording. Prepare for celebration, and you shall have much reason for it. The universe awaits your command, and so it is.